Enjoy it today, which is very, very unusual. Thank you, you two. Wonderful. So we're going to finish off the formal part of the day with the speeches. And without further ado, I'm going to introduce a man who needs little introduction to most of you, and is a very special man in Charlotte's life. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please put your hands together for Mohammed?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the bad speech. Right, for those of you that do not know me, I'm Mohammed and I'm the father of the bride. On behalf of Maria and I, my wife here, I would like to welcome you all and thank you for coming to this very special occasion to celebrate with us the marriage of our daughter Charlotte and Alice. Today is, of course, a celebration, not just of the love that has united Charlotte and Alice in marriage, but also of the families that have created, molded and influenced the lives of these two very special people. So Maria and I would like to extend a very warm welcome, Margaret and David, and the rest of the Prentice family, and of course the relatives and friends who are gathered here today. Thank you all for joining us in celebrating this very special day. It's good to see so many friends and family here, some of whom I know have traveled many miles to be here. I would like to also take this opportunity to say a big thank you to Charlotte's grandma, Margaret, who's sitting over there, who's travelled all the way from New Zealand to be here at the wedding. I know that Charlotte was so pleased and made up when she found out that she would be coming over for this special day. A big thank you also goes to Charlotte and Alex themselves, who have had very definite ideas on how they wanted today to be. Through their thoughtful planning and tireless efforts and the support that they have received from their respective families and friends, they have made today a tremendous success for us. So thank you. Charlotte, your mum and I are very proud of you, Charlotte, and pleased to see you are looking so happy today. I'm sure everyone in the room will agree with me that you look absolutely stunning. I've known you for the past 7 years, and during that time, I've watched you blossom into the beautiful woman we see before us today. Thank you, Charlotte, so much for giving me the honour of walking you down the aisle today. When you asked me about a year ago, I could not have been more happier, and I felt very privileged and honoured to have this request. This is one memory I will cherish forever, as well as a moment when you and I said our little talk just before we walked up the aisle. Charlotte, you are a bubbly, kind, caring, intelligent, and beautiful young woman. You have a great inner strength and resilience, and a self-sufficient and independent spirit. When you are around, everyone knows you are there, as your personality is like a warm ray of sunshine. You are a wonderful daughter and a great older sister to your brother sister here. You looking so happy today and radiant today is such a truly amazing experience. You have provided us with so much joy and happiness over the years. We are and have always been proud of you in everything you do. Now, as you begin your new chapter in your new life, there will be someone else in Alex to whom you will turn to for love and affection. But I want you to know that your mum and I will always continue to be there for you. During the time we have known you, Alex, we have come to realize how special you are to Charlotte. And what a great son-in-law you will be. The first time we had an inkling that you had strong feelings for Charlotte was when we found a large single rose in a presentation glass outside of our home on the morning of Valentine's Day in 2009.
Which one I thought was for her?
When we first met you, we knew instantly that Charlotte had strong feelings for you too. And Marie and I could only wonder what the future may have in store. Over just a short period of time, we have come to know that you are a very family-oriented man, caring and with a great sense of humour. But above all, of all the other qualities that you possess, and there are many, the most important to us is that you bring a smile to Charlotte's face. We look forward to many more happy days of laughter and fun with you and Charlotte, and I would like to take this opportunity to formally welcome you to the family. Wedding days are meant to be unforgettable, and this one certainly will be. I, for one, won't forget how heartwarming it was to see the two of you making your vows to each other on this beautiful setting. I I won't forget how proud today has made Maria and I feel. And I won't forget what a pleasure it is seeing you now, sharing the happiness of your great day with all your families and friends who are here today. Now it is my pleasant duty to propose a toast to the happy couple, and I know that everyone here will join me in raising your glass to a long, happy and healthy future together, filled with sound of laughter and fun. May you bless and enrich each other's lives, even as we bless and enrich the lives of others. May you always have enough sunshine to keep your attitudes bright, no matter how grey, like today, the day may appear. May you always have enough happiness to keep your spirits alive and everlasting. May you continue to enjoy the challenges, the blessings of family and friends to see you through life's challenges. And may heaven bless you both with many, many happy days and wonderful and healthy children. Here's to the past for all that you've learned. Here's to the present for all that you share. And here's to the future for all that you look forward to together. And here's to love, laughter, and happy ever after. Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding and raise your glasses to the bride and groom, Charlotte and Alex, the new Mr. and Mrs. Prentice.
Cheers, everyone.
Fabulous. Okay, moving on. Well, I think he's chomping at the bit. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for our very handsome groom, the very lovely Alex.
Well, I'm not sure what chomping at the bit, and I don't really know how to follow that, but first of all, thank you, Mally, for your kind words. They were beautiful. Now, people at work have been asking me for the sort of past couple of weeks, are you feeling nervous, are you excited? And somebody at lunch decided to tell me a story about a wedding he'd been to recently, where the best man was only 30 seconds into his speech and was heckled and stopped within the next minute. So, I'm not saying do that, but...
I'll get rugby tackled by beautiful women, that's fine. No other reason, please.
Anyway, on behalf of my wife and I, we'd like to thank you all for coming today. It means a lot for us to have all the people we adore around us on this day to share it with us. For those that know me, you'll know I'm a bit carefree and nonchalant. I don't really mind what I do or get embarrassed by things. I'm always saying to Charlotte about this, and it's usually as she's sort of cowering and hiding out for you as I do something remarkably stupid out the car window. However, today has been both the best and the most surreal day of my life. And as if standing up and speaking in front of you was bad enough, I've got to dance in front of you later. We'd both like to thank both sets of parents, my new in-laws for allowing me into their family, and thank you for raising a girl that's bossy, she's stubborn, but of course she's intelligent, caring and very beautiful, as you can see today. Thank you for allowing me to take her hand in marriage. In fact, I'm not sure she's gone, but I think Marie's first words were, finally. Anyway, to thank you, I don't know where she's on it. To thank you, we'd like to give you this gift as a token of appreciation. Tables are going to go everywhere. Of course, we'd also like to thank my parents for their help and support. Dave. Charlotte told me to mention you should be proud to raise such a witty, handsome, funny, charming son. Maybe. Of course, you probably deserve some credit for putting up with me all this time. So to say thank you, we'd also like to give you this gift to show our appreciation. So anyway, if you could join me in raising a glass to parents.
All your parents.
Late as always. Whilst you've got your glasses, I'd like to also propose another short toast, just for people that I know many would have wanted to be here, whether it be grandparents, friends, or other relatives. Obviously, we wish you could be here with us, but so to absent friends.
Absent friends.
I'd begrudgingly like to thank my best man Brad.
Right, guys.
He's done a brilliant job in keeping me sane throughout the whole thing, relatively, and keeping me safe and making sure I returned only mentally broken, not physically broken from my stag do. I mean, outside.
No one will ever know that you threw up 4 times last night.
Definitely didn't get me drunk last night. Definitely didn't get me drunk last night. But seriously, Brad has been a best friend to me for a very long time. We've known each other for a very long time, since we were very young. Yeah, down there, that's spot down. And very welcoming when Charlotte came along, which meant the world to me. I'd like to give him this gift to show our appreciation and say thanks for everything. I'd also like to thank the ushers for their help today, helping everyone find the right seats.
You're welcome.
Making sure the water people outside didn't gate crash. So Dan at the back, Ben, Chris, 3 close friends of mine that have always been there, whatever it takes. Don't worry Ben, I'm not going to embarrass you with stories of what happened on this stag do. I can't guarantee Brad won't. But,
We got photos for later.
yeah, so please join me in raising a glass to toast some of my best friends and my groomsmen.
The best friends and
The groomsmen. Of course, we'd also like to take the time to thank Charlotte's maids, Sarah and Kirsty. I can't imagine it's been putting up with brides that are over here for the past year or so, but you've done a tremendous job on it. Really helped a lot, so we couldn't have done it without you. So to say thank you, we've got you both some gifts, so if you can come up. So finally, on to the star of the show, my beautiful new bride Charlotte. I've been waiting quite a long time to say that. It sounds great to hear Anne say it, Mr. and Mrs. Prentice. Anyway, what can I say that you don't already know? We're a perfect match. She's great at giving orders and I'm brilliant at receiving them. Whenever she's right, I'm wrong. Whenever she's wrong, I'm still wrong and saying she's right. It just works. But on a serious note, through the past sort of 6-7 years, they've been amazing and a privilege to spend them with you. I can't imagine leading a life without you. I just feel like there's something missing. The saying is, you don't marry someone you live with, you marry someone you can't live without. And I think that says it best. I think it's even got to the point now where my family probably prefer you to me. They've even decided that BC no longer stands for before Christ, it now stands for before Charlotte, i.e. when they're referring to things I never used to do before Charlotte came in, cleaning, tidying up after myself, whatever. That's what BC now stands for. When you walked down the aisle earlier, I thought to myself, I'm definitely getting the better end of the deal here. In fact, I still haven't quite worked out why you sort of chose to say yes. Who would have thought these years ago, when you came into my smelly room at Halls in University, with Sarah to introduce yourself, that's where we met by the way, or when I'm innocently down getting cash out in Watford High Street and hear my name shrieked out 100 metres down the road. That was probably the second time we saw each other. and that down the line we'd be here. I'm proud of not only where we are, but who we've become. Plus the best bit is, this is the beginning of a new exciting chapter. So for one last toast, I'd want you to raise your glasses and join me in toasting my glass for a prosperous future. So, to the bride. Anyway, enough from me now. It sort of gives me great pleasure to introduce the best man. For those that know him, I can only apologise. We know what he's like. For those that don't know him yet, I still apologise in advance. But anyway, Brad.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brad Sinfield, Plumbing and Heating Engineers. And today only 10% off for all jobs booked in, but today is not about me. Today is not about Brad Sinfield available on 0787 907 Today is about two amazing people. And these amazing people, they are Charlotte and they are Alex. But before I do get actually on with the speech, I don't know if anyone's noticed, there's been a problem today. Is there a Mark Harris in the room? Mark, could you stand up please? Mark Harris is the first man in history to turn up to a wedding without socks. Don't you worry, Mark. Josh Daly, can you stand up please? Alternatively, Josh Daly is the first man in history to turn up to a wedding wearing 2 pairs of socks. So hopefully we can sort that out. Let's try and get on to something a little bit more serious. Right. I'd like to thank the bar staff. I'd like to thank all of you for being here. I'd like to thank the bride, the groom. Why has no one commented on how beautiful the bridesmaids are looking today? Can I have a quick round of applause for the bridesmaids, please? I know Alex was a little bit nervous about letting me do this speech. I don't know why, but he was a little bit nervous. We had a heart-to-heart. He looked me in the eye, and I said, Alex, you can trust me. I'm a decent guy, I'm an honest guy. I said, Alex, there is no way I would tell people about the time in Malia when you threw up and crapped your pants at the same time. I said, there is no way I would tell them about the trip to Nando's when you threw up in the car park driveway because you'd had too much to eat. And as I've already mentioned, I would never tell anyone about last night when you threw up 4 times. Because I'm not that sort of guy. You can trust me. You've got to be involved. You've got to be involved. Best man. It is a big responsibility. I googled what best damn man meant. Realised, why did he pick me? Handsome, charming, witty, handsome, good looking, crying, handsome. No, this is why you picked me. I had all the attributes that you did not. It was easy. It was easy. Right, where are we? I've heard a lot of things. I've done a bit of research. I've never done a best man speech before, guys. This is my first one for easy. If I'm good at it, Alex might let me do it again at his next wedding. I didn't even know how long it was meant to last. Googled that. Apparently it lasts as long as the groom does in bed. I've probably run over this slightly. That's not a problem. The other thing I looked at was past girlfriends. Do I mention past girlfriends? One website I went to said no, you never mention past girlfriends, past lovers. The other website said I should. I didn't know what to do, so I've gone for I should, you know? So I'm going to try and remind Alex of the night out we had in Hemel. So in Hemel Hempstead about, hold on, how long have you been with Charlotte? Let's say it was 9 years. We were standing there on the dance floor, having a boogie as we do. I've got 3 Brazilian bikini models surrounding me. I'm just chatting them up, they're interested. They've got 1 straggler. Alex has gone in for the kill. She's alright, I suppose. day I was preoccupied, so why would I care? He brought her 9-10 drinks, was it? Either way, she didn't know what she was doing. Quick glance, quick snog later, he's come over to me, giving me that cheeky wink, told me he's on to a winner, got her number, got a little snog next morning, text me. I said, Brad, I've got one. She's a good girl, I think she's the right one. 16 texts later and no replies, Alex realises he's lost his first love. Sorry about that, mate. I am sorry about that. The next thing I was going to go on to was something about how Alex and Charlotte met. Now, he briefly touched on it, said they met in university. Was it university? College? What a boring story. I'm going to tell you guys how we, the lads, all met Charlotte. So we're in Watford. We're in Watford on a night out. It's a standard night out. We're walking down the strip. I hear a yell. There's nothing unusual about that. We've often, group of us, 6, 7, 8 of us, we've often got women shouting after us. Understandably. I hear in the background, Alex! I'll turn. No one there. Alex! What's happening? I see a young girl with no shoes on. No, shoes are in her hand, running down the strip, leaps into Alex's strong arms. What's funny about that? He's masculine. Leaping into strong arms. Quick introduction. Quick hard climb, Charlotte and Brad, blah blah blah, met with the lads. That was it, nothing for a month. A month later, Saturday night, you coming out, Alex? No, sorry boys, I'm not coming out tonight. Why not? Oh, I'm seeing Charlotte. Okay, yeah, fair play, said to the lads, well done to him. Going out for a birth, good on him. 3 months later, how you doing, Alex? You coming out? Yeah, alright, come out. 6 nights in a row, he came out with us. On the 5th night, he decides to tell us that every night he's gone home, Charlotte's been waiting for him at home in his room. I don't know what's happening. 6 months later, he comes out. I said, Alex, what's happening with you and Charlotte? Oh, nothing, we've just seen each other. We are just friends. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Parents, don't worry, it does happen. After about 9 months, he pulled me to the side and said, Brad, keep it to yourself, please. Keep this to yourself. Me and Charlotte, we're going to start seeing each other. Well, she lives with you 17 days. She lives in your house, she stays in bed, she eats your food. We kind of clocked onto that. He didn't obviously hold us in that high regard. Right, next little story. There is a few more, mate. Don't you worry. Gone through the drinks, gone through this. We've got some presents coming up, my friends. I've got you some presents, Alex. Everyone's given the bridesmaid presents. I've got a present. I'm not sure what it is, but I've got a lovely present, no doubt. How could I come up to the best man's speech, not get the bride and groom some presents? Ian? First off, Charlotte, I'm over here, darling.
Sorry,
Got a lovely little present for you. I'm just going to put this down. Beautiful bouquet of flowers. Sold it in the garden this morning. Next one's kind of a combined present. Obviously they're going away on a honeymoon. I'm sure some of you have been on honeymoons. I'm sure the rest of you understand what happens on honeymoons. Now, when you get married, there's a few commitments you've got to make. Wives like their husbands to do DIY. Alex hasn't got any tools, so I thought, I'm going to sort out. All of these go from the same place, okay? I'm going to sort Alex out some tools. How can you do DIY if you don't have clamps? Okay? These are night plea clamps. Alex has picked them out himself. For the rest of his DIY. After a hard day at work, what do you need when you come home? Lads, what do you need when you come home? A massage. Women, do you give them every now and then when you're after something? I decided to help Alex out. We've got a very tiny massage outfit. Charlotte. It's been specified see-through. I'm not sure what that was about. Alex picked that one out. Now, there is another passion that these two have together. They both enjoy cooking. And there is one more present in there. I can't show people because there are children in the room. But let's just say it's kind of based on their favourite vegetable. And yeah, that will do that one. Why don't I get a kiss from that?
Oh, sorry.
Alex, why don't you get a handshake or something? I'll try and get something serious up here. Right. On a proper note, Alex is a guy. He is an amazing guy. Any of you needed a favour, Alex would come there. He would be there for you. Needed to borrow money, he would lend you the money. If you wanted him to do something that you couldn't ask anyone else to do, he would do it. He would talk to you. He would advise you. He is a great guy. He's just one of them people. And in the same sense, he has met his match. Charlotte is an amazing woman. So what I'm going to ask is, if everyone stands for this one, please.
I'll see you
We're going to all raise our glasses. We have two amazing people that have had an amazing day thanks to everyone, and that will hopefully be spending an amazing life together. So, to Alex and Charlotte.
Dan, it's all over, mate.